With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
It's 6:11 post race day.
Somebody was pretty choked on the Boston Pizza text line about the standings not being in your sports.
Oh, great idea. Great idea. I don't have the full 1 through 13 yet. That's coming today.
I got them.
You
Yeah.
got them?
I got them. I'll send them to you.
All right. Did I get them too and I just didn't see that email?
Okay, hold on.
You're on the list.
I am
I
here.
was going to say,
I think.
Vicky,
Yeah, you are.
he knew the answer to that question before he asked it.
Right, I did.
It's happened twice this week. What do you mean? No, I didn't get that email. Hold on, let's check. Yeah, you're number 5 on the email. Yes.
Here it is. Okay, I see
You got
it
it now.
Yeah.
I will say this. Everybody's talking about the big win from the Rager,
Yeah.
right? 13.08 seconds. That's fast. That
Did you see the form on him? It was like Forrest
Yeah.
Gump, or who's that robot? Oh, the Terminator guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, or a professional runner. Like
I guess only movie references for me.
Yeah. He looked good. Like you could tell me that he professionally runs, and I'd be like, yeah, because his form, he's in great shape. Rager, he was ready for the win yesterday.
100%. But I'm going to give out 2 honorable mentions. 11th place, 23.57 seconds. Jumpin' Jamie. Only person to take a spill, get up and finish the race.
Yeah.
That's pretty
And
amazing.
not be in last place.
And not be in last place. And the other honorable mention, 13th place. Last place, 31.17 seconds to Elizabeth the Rocker Walker, almost 69 years of age.
Yeah.
Came out to test herself and have some fun, and she finished the race. I was so proud of her.
Oh, yeah. She
Yeah.
was lovely.
And people were very proud of her. There's actually a call.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of bone phone calls, obviously, about the race. I kind of put them all together, and we'll make it a part of the bone phone this morning. But how can you not? How can you not smile when you see the Rocker, Elizabeth the Rocker Walker, out there grinding it out, and everybody that participated, because it was like, it takes guts to go in a race at the,
Totally.
If you don't race regularly or run regularly or exercise regularly. Should we just rattle this off then?
Yeah.
Rager, first place, well documented. The dude is fast. It was never in doubt for the Rager. Second, Big N, also a strong showing.
14.15 seconds.
Number in third, some guy named Philly.
14.43 seconds. Now, didn't you say in your training you were down to like 16?
I had it at a 16 in my
Wow.
training.
Adrenaline.
Yeah.
Your
Personal
adrenaline was
best.
going.
It was all that coffee and donuts.
I saw some UFC type moves there in your warm up though, like you were jumping up and down, like with the knee bends.
That's
like
right,
I said,
yeah.
what is this? Like
I think I
light
pulled my back.
middleweight. Well, and then who finished right behind you was Guilty. 15.35 seconds, and word got to me that Guilty might have pulled a hammy too, which is impressive. If you finish a race with a pulled hamstring, sometimes you just go down.
Yeah.
And he was chirping at you during the race, right?
Yeah, he was right behind me the whole time. I'm coming for you, Philly. I'm coming for you, Philly. Glenn in fifth. Glenna.
Yes.
Got to get that right. Highway Girl in sixth.
Very impressive.
Yeah. The loud guy who had a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, his shorts were almost falling down.
Yeah, no, they did. According to him, they started falling down, and he had to pull them up mid-race.
That's pretty impressive when you got to start walking like the penguin and you still finish.
So he was seventh. Butcher Colin eighth. How old is Butcher Colin?
You know what? I think I have the info.
He was on the older
info.
end of the spectrum for the racers.
Sure.
I'll get that. He's 64.
Yeah.
Wow.
64.
It looks good. Ninth, the whiskey guy, Michael the whiskey guy.
Yeah.
10th, John with a J.
Now, he was the guy who started this whole thing off,
Yeah.
right?
With one call on the bone phone, and there was going to be a competition between him and Phil, and other people wanted in. That's why I got the name the Bone Phone Invitational.
11th, as Joe mentioned, Jumpin' Jamie, who had a fall but still got up and finished. 12th, Big D. And then, yes, 13th, Elizabeth the Rocker Walker.
What a group.
Yeah.
And everybody else that came out to spectate and volunteer, T. Kona, Sir Rodney, they held the tape at the end of the race in case we had some kind of photo finish discrepancy or controversy.
I was talking to a few ladies who came just to watch, and they've been loyal listeners, and they said, man, you hear these voices all the time, you hear these names all the time,
Yeah.
and it's nice to put a face to the name. So
For
that
us,
was cool.
too.
Oh, yeah.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah, it was an awesome day, and we'll hear from a bunch of them in the Bone Phone coming up.
The Philly, Joe, and Vicky Podcast.
All right, we'll get to all the reaction from the race of the century here in a couple of seconds. But first, we'll start with some calls about some other matters.
Yeah, so this is for everybody who's looking at me like I'm crazy for doing 50 through a school zone right now in August. They don't apply in July and August. So if you're doing 30 in a school zone where it says September to June, you're the one in the wrong. Get your head out of your ass, learn how to read the abbreviated months of the year, and figure out how to read a calendar because you clearly don't know any of that shit.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see it all the time. and I don't blame people. We're programmed, right? And those tickets are
Yeah.
nasty, and you're always watching out for the kids. So I understand. But it's not school season.
But you know what? As soon as you get used to being able to drive 50 there, it's going to go back to 30. That's how it always goes. Once the muscle memory changes.
It's right around the corner.
I know, couple weeks.
Wow. Kids don't want to hear it. Hey, don't talk about back to school. All right.
Either do some teachers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Are they starting to go in now? I know your girl, Christy's a teacher.
This is the time of year they start to stress about getting their classrooms ready. Trust me.
Yeah, I bet.
I said you've been doing it for over 30 years. How much different could it be? That was not the answer, by the way. That's not the answer. I said, but you're good at your job. You tried to recover.
Good. Yeah, that's not
Good save. Good save.
Okay, this one, you hate hearing this type of call.
Yeah, this message goes out to the scumbag who dumped 5 kittens out on Keewatin. Don't worry, my team and I, we rescued them. I gave a big donation to the Humane Society to look after them so they're nursed back to health. But don't worry, pal, whoever you are, there's cameras out back. And trust me, justice is coming for you guys.
Well, let's hope, that the kittens are okay and that they find the people that did that. I mean, why would you do that? You have options if you don't want
Yeah,
the cats.
totally.
100%.
And bring back the word scumbag. I like it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Underutilized. And
Totally.
there's no way to misunderstand what the guy's trying to convey when you use something like scumbag. Okay, Motorhead guy, he was on a trip recently and he wants to set a shout out to some people.
Hey, Billy, Joe, and Vicky, it's Motorhead guy. So I got back from Saskatchewan at 7 o'clock this morning. I just want to give a shout out to everybody that helped me along the way, because once I got the Swift Current, I actually had my entire hub of my trailer come off, and I phoned a couple guys and that I knew out in that area, and I had to bring the trailer to where he was, and we got it fixed up, and I was back on the road fairly quickly. So to all the guys out in Saskatchewan that helped me with that trip, thanks again. You guys are awesome. I hope y'all have a great day. Peace.
You can tell it was stressful for Motorhead guy because he's not yelling.
Yeah, that's the
he's
quietest he's been.
Very subdued.
Well, that's when you said shout out. I said everything he does is a shout. But this was a positive. That's good. Good man. Good man.
Okay, I've managed to throw this into like 2 minutes here. This is all the calls pertaining to yesterday's race of the century, the Bone Phone Invitational.
Hi guys, the Wolf Dragon calling. I had a great time meeting everyone in that, and I was surprised with the big crowd, and it's nice to see Vicky getting along with everyone. Okay, bye.
Hey guys, it's Butcher Colin here. I just want to say thanks a lot for everything that you guys did for us yesterday. If we ever get a chance to do something like this again, count me in.
I'm just phoning out of pure curiosity. If Phil has stiff leg syndrome, how would that look if he's running? Would it resemble something like Forrest Gump when he had the braces on?
Thank you so much for everything today. That was so awesome meeting everyone. And I want to apologize to everyone. I may come across a little standoffish and not very talkative. I get very nervous around crowds. I'm sorry, it's just my thing. I'm a shy guy, but I had a great time. And Razor, man, you kicked our asses. Way to go. Philly, I didn't realize until I seen the video how close you were behind me. Jesus, you did awesome. And everybody else, it was so great to meet all of you. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. Rock on, big and out.
Hey everyone, it's Glenn. I'm still pumping from the adrenaline. Special thanks to Philly, Joe, and Vicky. Special thanks to the staff on hand from 92.1 City. Everybody was excellent. And thanks to the participants. Everybody was super nice, super friendly, and, came home, told my kids about it. They were not impressed in the least. But, fifth place isn't bad, and you can bet I'm wearing my medal to the Bomber game tomorrow. Woo!
Hey, it's the Loud Guy. Just finished doing that race. It was fun as hell. And I'll tell you what, I can hear Joe already saying, no. I want a rematch. I had literally a Super Bowl malfunction on the wardrobe. Yeah, I had to let up or my shorts were hitting the ground. But I'll tell you what, I made up with it for it, eating all that pizza. I got a bunch of new friends. You guys did a terrific job.
Hey, listen to the whole kit and caboodle today. It was awesome. Yeah, Rager, 42, amazing. I think the gold medal really should go to the 69-year-old woman that had the balls to go out there and run against a bunch of dudes and go in front of a public place. That's the real champ. When I'm 69, I hope I can do that. Cheers.
Yeah, Elizabeth the Rocker Walker, right? She's 69.
Love her.
Just turning, yeah, and what a great attitude. Two women in the race, by the way. Highway Girl finished in at sixth.
Talk about fit as a fiddle.
Yeah, great attitude, too. Yeah. And Highway Girl is 51. So I'll tell you what, getting into that range, even at 42 to run a 100 meter at 13.08, that's pretty amazing in itself. But yes, almost 69 in at 31.17 seconds. And our own Phil Aubrey, the Red Dragon, finishing third, a personal best, 14.43.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Philly Joe and Vicky. Oh, it's a big day. Big announcement this morning, and a lot of people, JoJo, are going to be pumped about this.
Yeah, it's the 92.1 City Big Win 50-50, supporting, of course, the Dream Factory, presented by our friends at Midtown Ford. Last year, if you remember, Peter from the Winnipeg Winter Club, the tennis instructor.
Yeah, trying to get a hold of him. I remember that. He had to bail on a meeting.
Wow.
It was a big
He was
meeting.
the big winner?
He was the big winner.
Wow.
Won just over $74,000. And, of course, the Dream Factory win because it's a 50-50. It's up. It's back. The big cash for the Dream Factory and big cash for you. That's why it's called the Big Win 50-50. And it will wrap up on Friday, September 26th. So the pot starts at $50,000, guaranteed a $25,000 payout.
And the easiest way to enter is text DREAM, the word DREAM, to the text lines and get a link sent right to your phone.
Yeah, 762-555. I find that to be, I like it when there's that available because it's so simple.
Totally.
Joe, bigwin5050.ca.
Yeah, I just want to mention the tickets. I loved the price of this last year, and it really works because if you want to bring people in from work or something like that, you can go 3 for $10, 3 for $10, 10 for $25, 50 for $50, but this is the real big bang. 200 tickets for $100.
Wow.
Safe to say 50-50s have never been bigger. Like, you hear more and more about 50-50s, whether like it's at hockey games, sporting events, you really hear about these.
Yeah.
And this one, massive last year, and it's going to be huge again this year.
It's kind of nice because you donate to a great cause and you have the potential to get something back. And that's not always the case when you're making these donations. So it's great.
Yeah, you don't have to go broke buying tickets either for this one. That's the beauty. So starting at 3 for $10, the pot has officially started. $50,000. The winner takes home half.
Do it. Big win. 5050.ca.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
Yay.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
I'm excited to do this again for Bomber tickets. I'm mostly excited because this intro for this contest, it took weeks to make it. Vicky, just get ready here.
Wow.
And now, from the people who brought you the Lock of the Week, it's Over Under. Lock it up.
How far away from the mic were you standing?
Too
when
far.
You did that?
Too far. I'm not really a producer, so I did my best.
You hire a voice actor like that.
Wow.
He didn't even, we had to go to the union and look for voice actors.
Was that an echo effect I heard on that too? Just all the bells and whistles.
I think it's called reverb, and it took me a while, to put in there. Here we are for Bomber tickets for last second for tonight's game.
Yeah, got to wear white tonight if you can. The Ottawa Red Blacks are here. And 7:30 kickoff, by the way, Princess Auto Stadium. We're going to set the over-under today at 3.5.
Okay.
3.5. There's 6 questions or facts. Is that right?
Yep.
Vicky is going to have to distinguish who did this.
Is it Philly or is it Joe? These are life experiences, facts about Philly and Joe. Vicky will say... She'll read it, and then she'll guess. And you have to tell us on the text line, will she get more than 3.5 of these correct?
This is a great way to get to know you guys. I really like this.
762-555. You text right now. Will Vicky get more than 3.5 questions right? You hit over. If you think it's under, hit under. We'll pick a random winner to go to the Bombers game tonight.
Go, Vicky.
Are we doing this?
Yes.
Okay. The first one has seen the Montreal Canadiens play at the Forum. Okay, that could easily be both of you. I'm gonna say Joe.
Boom!
Are you any
Nailed
good?
it?
I hate the Habs.
I've never been to
This was against your will?
Well, no. I was actually there for the Grey Cup against the Bombers in Calgary, which we lost, so I don't want to go there. But anyway, we had tickets to see the Habs play Jaromir Jagr when he was with Washington. And the best part is the guy I'm working with right here is the biggest Habs fan I know. And he's never been...
I've been to Bell Center multiple times.
But the Forum,
never
the
got
old
to
Forum.
the Forum.
Wow. Number 2, I got kicked off the patrol team in grade 5 for throwing a snowball. I feel like that's Phil.
You got the 2 for 2.
I won an award as a patrol, I might add, when I was in elementary.
Did you get an award?
Sure.
Wow.
Oh,
Did they have the roller skating nights when you were a patrol?
Yeah, they sent you to the movie theater, too, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
That's a good perk. Number 3, cannot tie up a balloon. I think that's Joe.
Yeah, till this day.
3 for 3.
Wow.
Oh, my.
This is easy.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm on a roll. Okay, number 4, I have 71 different alarm times on my phone. This is another one that could be either Phil.
Yes.
Okay. Well, 71. And they're all active or what?
No, yeah, they're all in there.
We're
you know.
already over.
Yeah.
On a 4.
Okay.
And you are 100%.
Should we keep going
Go,
just for
yeah,
fun?
do
You might as well.
Yes.
Number 5, I'm allergic to feathers. Joe?
No.
That's
Okay.
me. I can't
Okay.
use a feather pillow.
No down jackets.
That's right.
There's a lot of things you can't be doing. Hey, with feathers.
That's right.
I didn't know that about you.
I am. So don't ever get me a feather pillow for Christmas.
Okay, noted. And number 6, has to put on his left sock shoe before his right. I have lost track of the back and forth because if it's even, I'm going to say Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I have to go left before I go right
That's a
with my
huge-
shoes and socks.
I feel
That's
like
OCD.
you're particular with certain things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Anal retentive? We'll stick with particular.
Could be, yeah.
There it is. Over, under. We'll
Way
throw
to go.
It is the over. Well done, Vicky.
Thank you.
We'll throw all the overs in the randomizer.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
Let me tell you, Joe Aiello, the fact that you can't tie a balloon, I'd be lying if I said that doesn't affect my judgment of you now.
Let me see those fingers. Are they? Is that the deal?
Oh, you know what?
They're
not
thick. No, they're not.
They're sleek.
Yeah,
they're
they
long.
are.
They're long, but I'll tell you this. I will say this. Most people would look at me and go, this guy can't blow up a balloon. That's for sure. Because I cannot. I cannot blow up a balloon. But
pass
tying
out.
it up,
You get lightheaded, right?
yeah, probably at this point in my
think
life for
that's-
sure.
With all that hot air, eh?
Yeah.
Still.
Yes. But tying it up, for some reason, I've never been able to pull that like rubber thing over the finger and tie it into a knot. Still
Sometimes
to this
it
day.
depends on the balloon. Some of the cheaper ones, I think, don't have
Yeah.
as much stretch, and it's hard to get a good tie.
I agree with that. Some of them are too, and then you get the looser ones. Like there's bigger balloons that are easier to blow up. Like those ones that are like the shape of your finger. Those balloons.
Yeah.
The ones they make animals out of?
Yeah,
maybe.
the clowns take and make balloon animals at parties.
Yeah,
those
they're
ones.
just tight
They
and
pull 'em out.
small, and like tying those
Can't
ones
do
and
it.
blowing those ones
Yeah.
up is difficult.
So
But
tough.
I've
those-
never told anybody that either because it's kind of embarrassing because you live your whole life. There's balloons for everything, right? So, and you're the guy in the group. Like I just kind of walk away like when they're going, hey, wedding social time, and you're in the wedding party. I'm not the guy hanging up balloons at the hall.
I
I'll
love
work
that that's
the
your
door.
secret shame.
Yeah.
I've walked away.
I'm proud.
Secret shame. See, I never even knew what the term would
Yeah.
be, but that's it. Tying up balloons. I
And-
hope I'm not the only person that can't tie up a balloon.
762-555. I'm sure there is tons of people who can't do it, Joe. You'll
Let's
get
get
lots.
a support group started.
Yeah, we should have one.
He'd love to meet with you and talk to you, and maybe you could actually,
You know what?
try
When
to
you-
do it together.
Support groups are good because they usually have like coffee, donuts, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I love that stuff.
You have to stand up and talk about your experiences with balloons.
I can't tie up balloons.
My name is Joe.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Have we got to the bottom of that, Vicky? Is
We have.
there really a skull in traffic? What?
This was alarming. I responded to them. A skull. No, it was a stalled truck. He or she was using voice to text. Oh, she. Yeah.
Voice to text.
Scary.
Stalled truck, not a skull.
I was immediately thinking of the movie 300, where that messenger who winds up getting kicked into the pit of doom by Leonidas, and he has the bag of skulls, and he threw them at Leonidas's feet, and he said, "These are the skulls of conquered kings. Kings we have conquered, so you need to bow. You need to bend the knee."
Yeah.
And then it didn't go well for the messenger, because as I mentioned, he got kicked into the pit of doom.
I could see that happening on northbound Maine.
Sure.
Well, back then, though, there was really no need for traffic reports. So what would you do with all the skulls? You're not dropping them off on the streets. You got to bring them, make a statement.
Oh, decoration.
Right?
They
Oh,
are.
what do you got in the bag? You know that old joke, right? Oh, skulls.
Skulls. You're an intense dude. You're carting those around. Anyway, thanks for the tips. We always love them. 762-555. The big win 50-50 in support of the Dream Factory, brought to you by Midtown Ford. It launched this morning, and the buzz is real.
Yeah, well, sure. We did this last year, and this one, I think, will surpass the totals because right now the pot starts at $50,000. Guaranteed minimum $25,000 payout. Last year, the winner took home just over $74,000.
Amazing. It's easy to enter too. If you want, just text DREAM to our text line and we'll get you the link that way.
Mm-hmm. Or sorry, go ahead,
Yeah,
Joe.
bigwin5050.ca, another option.
Boom.
Yeah, we have all the details on our website as well. I just want to mention ticket prices since this is day one. You can get 3 tickets for $10, 10 tickets for $25, 50 for $50, and I love this one, 200 tickets for $100. You know what? You can get everybody in at work.
Yeah,
for
that's
like a toonie or $5, maybe $10, and next thing you know, you're getting a piece of the pie and you're helping out a great cause. The Dream Factory. I mean, the work they do for families and children that are going through enough crap in their lives to put a smile on their face. We can all do our part by helping.
Yeah, and we heard a lot of that last year. Workforces, like staff at the office and the job site get together and buy a whole bunch of tickets.
I love that.
So once again, bigwin5050.ca. Completely useless trivia on the way. Up for grabs. Burt Block Party tickets. That's coming up this weekend.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Burt Block Party tickets up for grabs this morning. That's this weekend. Starting
tonight.
Tonight.
Tonight
All
through
right.
Sunday.
Tremendous in downtown Winnipeg. Also, a GC, a VIP GC for the Wash Method over on St. Anne's.
We'll see you on Saturday night at the Burt Block Party, too.
Yeah, field trip. Excited.
Only 20% of people surveyed said they've been successful in quitting this. Only 20%. That could be the key to this.
Yeah, what do you quit?
They've been successful quitting it.
Yeah.
780 City, 780-2484. Good morning. Do you have a guess for us?
Good morning. Can I have a lifeline?
Philly or Vicky?
Let's go with Vicky.
Okay. Oh, gosh. Do you want the seemingly obvious one or kind of a rando?
Oh, we've never had that before. Somebody ask.
You're getting options now.
You know what? Phil was the only option for a while, so he was the smartest guess, but things have really
Listen,
improved.
I'm not saying it's going to be right either way, but sorry, which one do you want?
Either or.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with the safer option, smoking.
Well, it's on the list, but yeah, number 3.
Okay.
Nicotine / smoking. Okay, number 3.
Sorry.
No, that's very good, but no one's ever had an option before on picking someone. That was very
Yeah,
good.
customer service, it's a strength of mine.
Hey, in today's world,
Yeah.
service could use.
And it's gotten a lot better in this room.
Yeah, thanks to you,
Thanks.
Vicky.
Yeah, that's right. 780 City. Good morning. Do you have a guess for us?
Yeah, let's go with the lifeline with the Red Dragon.
Red Dragon.
Fresh off that bronze medal yesterday.
You see, there's no options here. It's just one guess.
Yeah.
Do you want... No, just joking. Let's see. Throw the question at me one more time,
You
Joe.
bet. Only 20% of people that took this survey said they have been successful in quitting this.
That's a low number. Let's go alcohol. Let's get the obvious ones right off the
Number
table.
5.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's not the hardest question because there's really only so many things people would say they successfully quit and brag about it because, like, smoking was the hardest thing I ever had to quit. Alcohol, tough one for a lot of people, right? You live with that one every day. So those are obviously going to be on the list. So I don't think it's that hard of a question if you really just focus in on what you could quit.
You know what's
That
ironic?
would be tough.
About this question is I was just watching Airplane, the movie, the other day, and there's that the dude who I can't remember his name. He's passed away now, the actor, and he's one of the he's trying to help them land the plane, and he's like, looks like I picked the wrong day to quit. And he's got all these different drugs that he quit, amphetamines, and
all of them.
Yeah. 780 City. Good morning.
Hi.
Hello. Do you have a guess for us?
Can I do Vicky?
Okay. Well, let's kind of go on that airplane thing. Drugs?
Some form of
Well,
narcotics.
I'll say weed. Okay,
Okay,
weed is
yeah.
number 4.
Okay.
Number 4, weed.
Thanks for playing.
My
this
rando
morning.
guess was going to be heroin, but you can't track
That's
those
deep.
people down for a survey.
Yeah,
you're
very true.
probably not right about that.
Good morning, City.
Good morning. Could it be nail biting?
Good
Ooh,
answer.
good guess.
Good guess. No, not nail biting. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. And that wasn't on the list.
That's a
though,
tough
hey?
one to quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is for Burt Block Party tickets and a GC for Wash Method. Good morning, City.
Morning.
You got a guess?
Let's go with.
Who do you want, Philly or Vicky?
No, I said let's go with sex.
Sex.
Who's quitting sex?
Well, there's addicts.
I guess so.
That's
Yeah.
right. No, not in the top 5.
Okay.
20% of people surveyed said they've been successful in quitting sex.
Oh, that actor in Airplane, Lloyd Bridges.
Oh,
People are
yeah.
saying.
Oh, yeah.
He was great.
Oh, he was so
Great in
good.
Seinfeld, too.
He eventually
Oh, yeah.
jumps out the window of the tower eventually
Yes,
due to the
yes.
stress. It's so good. Hello, City.
Morning. I'm going to go with caffeine.
Yeah, caffeine.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
That is a tough
caffeine. 20% of people said, they were successful in quitting it. Tough.
It is a tough one to do. Like
Yeah.
if you get told, well, you've got a stomach issue because caffeine isn't good for like
Right.
an ulcer, for example. You hear from people who are like, I was able to quit drinking alcohol, but when they
Yes.
told me to stop caffeine and drinking my morning coffee,
Yeah.
it can be really tough.
Headaches and everything.
Yeah, that's right.
What's your name?
Hunter.
Hunter.
Congratulations and hang on.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
The line, my friend.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and B into more ears.
Boston Pizza text line from the chef. You guys need to take it even one step further for next year. Do a mini Olympics, kind of like what they did in the movie Revenge of the Nerds. You could do some other events.
Well, that would make it
long
Olympic
jump.
style. Long jump.
Long
Wow.
jump.
Well.
High jump. Can you imagine? Look,
Oh, high jump's tough.
there's no way. Like, I mean, I barely pulled off 100 meters yesterday.
Yeah.
That's just running. You're like high jump, long jump. I don't see it.
What about the discus? You like a discus?
I was all right at it in school.
Listen, at this stage in our life, maybe just frisbee. Discus a little heavy. You don't know which direction that thing could
Sure,
end up.
yeah.
Let's just go with the frisbee. I mean, that's become a game too, hasn't it?
Sure has. Now, if you
Frisbee.
had to pick one event, Vicky, from your track and field days,
Yeah.
from your school days, is there one thing like you had to do it?
Probably long jump.
Long jump?
I feel like that one's just the easiest of the bunch to execute. Not necessarily easy to do well. With my height, 5'3", I'm not doing so good in the long jump, but I can physically do it.
You're just running and jumping.
Exactly.
So
Sliding.
I agree. You
How
got
about
that
you?
big sand pit.
Yeah.
If I had to do one other than the 100 meters,
Yeah. Well, you got us bronze.
I did.
You represented the station well with bronze. So, yeah, that would definitely be one of your go-to events.
A
but-
discus or a hammer throw, like again, simple.
that?
Hammer, like throwing a hammer.
It says it right in the name.
What is that?
Vicky,
Wait a minute.
hammer
wait a minute.
throw.
Like a physical tool hammer?
No,
Yeah.
that's a special hammer.
It's a special,
okay.
like athletic hammer.
I'm sorry, you laugh at me like it's a crazy question, but I've never heard of somebody coming out of Home Depot and throwing that thing.
No, it's not
No,
an actual
not,
a hammer that you
Okay.
use for
I don't
I
even-
gotta look this up.
I don't even know if it's an Olympic event. Actually,
The
I
hammer
think it's.
throw?
I think it's more one of those like strongman, wild man competitions.
Wild man.
I don't
like
think
when
it's
they
been
take a whole
sanctioned.
tree and flip it over
Yeah,
or whatever.
I don't think it's been sanctioned by the Olympics yet.
Professional hammer throwers.
Hammer throws like a ball on a string.
Yeah, it's in the Olympics.
It's not a hammer.
Yeah,
it's
hammer.
a ball.
It's a ball.
with a chain on it. Right?
That
Or
actually looks
something.
fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so hammer throwers, shot put. Maybe shot put's a little easier.
Oh, actually, no. The shot put you have to do from your shoulder and push out. The ball with the chain, the hammer throw might be the more fun one because it's like you'd be right out of Gladiator, right? Kind of thing.
The Canadian at the last Olympics has the world record for the hammer throw.
Hey.
Oh, we might be onto something here. Synchronized swimming.
Nope. I can't swim.
That would make it tough.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
And I have it. I have found it. It took some work. It was some technical issues involved, but I have obtained the audio of the race from yesterday that you guys called. I got to say, what a broadcast team from the command center at the Winnipeg Soccer Federation. Joe Aiello and Vicky Shea. You did a great job.
I got to give it all to Joe because, he's experienced in this. No, maybe not race calling, but,
Never.
You never
your days
called
in the WWE.
Well, yeah, different. I knew who won. In wrestling, I knew who was going to win the match. In this, I did not. It was exciting. Listen, you had just started with us on Monday. You had such a calming effect, though, on a lot of the people. Like, they gravitated to you, but you were so kind to me there because we had to organize while you guys were all getting put in your lanes.
Yeah.
And we had to time it out because we had promised the race to be at around 9 o'clock. And then even Iron Mike likes to get involved. He came up.
What? No. You got to be talking about someone different.
He came up and asked, are we going to, get the advertisers in? And then are we going to get a song in? Like how he wanted it broken down. So we had to take care of that. But I was kind of nervous, to be honest. Listen, me telling you I'm nervous and you guys are all doing the heavy lifting in the race itself. We just wanted to make sure how far back we were, because we were at the finish line, that we didn't miss anything.
Well, here's the thing. It's tough to call because it goes so fast.
Oh, my God. I can't believe how fast it went. And I don't remember the call itself because I have not heard it back.
Well, here we go. I got to tell you, I've already listened to this because I cut it up. It sounds amazing. In case you missed it, here is the actual live call of the race of the century, the Bone Phone Invitational from yesterday.
The moment has come.
I can't wait. I'm nervous.
The 92-1 City Bone Phone Invitational, the race of the century, August 13, 2025. And we are live. Here we go. This is unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
This is closer than I thought. Rager by a long shot right now, and Big Ed in second
Philly's
place.
keeping up.
Philly's keeping up.
He's
Somebody
keeping up.
surfed up. Philly, it's Rager. Big Ed, Philly, Guilty, Glenn. There's your top 5 finish, and I don't have a time just yet, but Sir Rodney and T. Kona were holding the tape. And that was unbelievable because I'll tell you, Rager had an unbelievable start.
It wasn't even close. I hate to tell it, but Philly held his own there.
I'll tell you, Big N came in second. Phil finished third. And then it was Guilty and Glenn.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, Philly is on Rubber Lake Street right now.
I don't think he's bending.
No, the legs.
He's walking a little stiff.
I'll tell you right now, Phil, catch your breath for half a second. I don't know if you could see what happened there, but
How'd I do?
Well, you did well.
Okay.
But let's just go with this. Rager had a great lead, right?
Great lead, yeah.
And what did Rager come in on?
13.5.
13.5. And then we saw Sir Rodney and T. Kona, the tape broke after Rager went through. But I'll guess what? Making up some ground was Big N from Ochre River, Manitoba. And then you closed the gap and finished third. You won the bronze. You won the bronze.
That was a hell of a call, you two.
Are you tearing up right now?
I get I'm a little emotional about that. When Vicky said, he's keeping up, like I got goosebumps.
You see how good of a job you did on color commentating? You did not give yourself enough credit.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what. There was one fall, and that was Jamie. Jumping Jamie took a spill in the race, got up, and finished the race at about, I think, 23, 24 seconds. I don't have the time in front of me.
What a warrior.
We had Loud Guy lose his pants halfway through.
Cargo shorts.
Yeah, cargo shorts. I'll tell you what.
Not a good idea for a race.
58 years of age, Portage La Prairie represented, and 7 pieces of pizza on the way home. Those shorts were going to stay up without a belt.
You could have used those leggings, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, wow.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City, weekday morning 6 to 10.